Welcome everybody. What up though? It's People Champ 1983. Back with you with another YouTube live. Thank you for joining this YouTube live. You are the real MVP. Make sure you hit the like button for the live stream to let everybody know that YouTube knows that you like this live and it's for the algorithm. So don't be afraid to hit the like button. It is free 99. So do your boy a favor and hit that like button on the live stream to let YouTube know that you fuck with this live stream. So hit the like button for the algorithm. Thank you. And leave a comment on the live stream for the engagement. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel for more future live streams and videos like this. And share this video with your friends and family so everybody knows that the People Champ 1983 goes live around this time. How y'all doing? How y'all doing today? Today is February 20th. Tuesday. We're here on a Tuesday. February 20th. And we're here on a Tuesday. You know how we do it. You know how we do it. You know the routine. If you don't know the routine by now, then the routine is around 4 o'clock, between 4 and 4:20. That's where we talk about what we're here to talk about, which is in the title. If you can tell by the title is about inflation has gotten out of hand. So while we talk about that, we go be talking about that, discussing that between 4 and 4:20, and then around 4:20, around 4:18, I tell everybody, want everybody to get your joints, your blunts, your bowls, your bongs, get your THC ready, get your gummies, get your edibles ready, and we about to get blazed for 4:20. As you can see, I got my. We got a little bit left, but don't worry. I still got my refill left. So all I gotta do is about 2 grams. 2 grams worth. And this can hold 2 grams. So all I gotta do is refill this up and we're right back to business. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all, it's better for you guys to buy a syringe versus a cart. Because a syringe, you can always keep refilling the cart until the necessary amount that you want. And then after it gets empty, the cart, just take this syringe and refill it. Versus you buying the cart over and over and over again. And everybody knows that cart is cost way more than syringe. You have to buy 10 of these to equals to 1 cart. 10 of these to equals to 1 cart. Actually, you got to have 10 carts to equals to this syringe. But because this costs as much as 1 cart, you end up spending twice as much on a cart than you do with this. With this, you can buy it once and refill it 10 times. Buy this once and refill your cart 10 times versus you buying 1 cart 10 times. Makes more sense. Buy this 10 times. Buy this once. Fill this up 10 times. And instead of buying carts for one price, and buy that 10 times. So I'm just here to let you guys know that instead of you guys buying carts, buy syringe and then fill up your cart. And they also got flavors, terpenes available on Amazon.com. So search for any type of flavor you want it from Amazon or from the website called Fur and Family Farms. That's where I get my stuff from, of the website called Fur and Family Farms. You can get that off. You get some terpenes off of there, but off the website, the terp is limited. They only have a certain amount of terps versus you buying it from Amazon. Amazon got plenty of choices there, so I would advise you to buy terps off of Amazon. If you want to buy a syringe, this syringe is flavorless. Flavorless, charge cheaper than the ones that already have flavor in it, like Bubble Kush and all the other flavors. This will have no added flavors to it, no added terpenes. So that means you have to buy your separate terpenes if you want to add flavor to your vape. All right, today's topic at hand, as you can tell by the title, is called Inflation Has Gotten Out of Control. Ever since not just your president of the United States, ever since the borders has been left open in Texas, guess what happened with the housing prices? Went up through the roof. Ever since your president, Joe Biden, decided that he wants the border open, even though the military job is to protect enemies, foreign and domestic, which is the reason why they have the borders protected in the first place. So people won't be able to cross over due to the borders being protected. But ever since Joe Biden became president, he's been letting the borders wide open. He let the borders wide open. But meanwhile, when Donald Trump was president, he wanted to build the wall. When Joe Biden was president, he wanted to build a wall. But because he was being placed as racist, that's why that wall never took place. Which is pretty ironic because everybody voted for Joe Biden. Everybody didn't want to vote for Trump due to him being quote unquote racist. But Joe Biden, they end up having Joe Biden in office, knowing that Joe Biden has a long history with racism. When Kamala Harris won against Joe Biden during the first presidential run, before Joe Biden became president, guess who was running against Joe Biden? Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris was the one who was going against Joe Biden to become the first ever female president. But because she lost, she ended up turning right back around and decided to team up with no other than Joe Biden and help him become president of the United States. After she went out of her way to bring up Joe Biden racist history. But because everybody wants to forget about Joe Biden's history, that's why everybody wanted to vote for Biden instead of Trump, because other stories you hear about Trump. Little did they know, it was Joe Biden, the one who's the most racist, not Donald Trump. Even Joe Biden. See, y'all, my bad, y'all. I just saw something. All right, all right. Well, yeah, that cut them. Oh, my bad. Somebody stumped off guard. Um, so, oh yeah, I was looking for the video of Joe Biden speech. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, guys. Bear with me.
Signed off on Juneteenth as a national holiday in the U.S. The recognition of the holiday, which commemorates
Y'all remember this?
slavery in the U.S., has been celebrated as a major symbolic shift away from the rhetoric of the Trump era. But many have forgotten this moment during the 2019 Democratic primary.
And I'm going to now direct this at Vice President Biden. I do not believe you are a racist. And I agree with you when you commit yourself to the importance of finding common ground. But I also believe, and it's personal, and I was actually it was hurtful to hear you talk about the reputations of two United States senators who built their reputations and career on the segregation of race in this country. And it was not only that, but you also worked with them post busing. And, there was a little girl in California who was part of the second class to integrate her public schools. She was bused to school every day. And that little girl was me.
Despite insisting that she wasn't calling Biden racist, Harris was in fact accusing him of preventing black students from integrating into white schools, and of being friends with openly racist politicians. So, what is Joe Biden's real record on race? Harris wasn't inaccurate in her criticism of Biden, who has a checkered history on racial justice, despite painting himself as a staunch civil rights advocate over the years. Perhaps one of the most criticized moments in Biden's past is his involvement in the creation of the notorious 1994 crime bill. People forget that the informal name for the bill was Biden's crime law. The legislation is widely criticized for being responsible for making the effect of mass incarceration in the U.S.
Hey, yeah, you guys put him to be the president of the United States. No, his history.
Responsibility for
Look at that.
is often blamed on George W. Bush, Dick Cheney, and other Republicans. But in reality, Biden played a key role as a Democrat, In the lead up to the war, Biden convened a series of Senate hearings to drum up support for the invasion on the basis of flimsy intelligence material being presented by the Republicans.
What is the threat to Iran?
Look at this.
Obviously, to fully answer this question require us an additional and closed hearing.
Not a single anti-war voice was invited to the hearings. Biden also admits to having been civil with Democratic colleagues who were openly racist, like James Eastland, who had a long history of racist remarks, including that Black Americans belonged to an inferior race, as well as the segregationist Herman Talmadge, who vigorously opposed school integration.
Governor, this means in effect that your state would set up a private school system. We intend to maintain separate schools in Georgia, one way or another, come what may.
Biden also developed a decades-long friendship with segregationist Strom Thurmond, who he worked with attempting to pass the Biden-Thurmond Violent Crime Control Act in 1991. Biden also spoke at his funeral.
Look at this.
We became good friends. I'm not sure exactly why or how it happened, Nancy, but you know we did.
In the lead-up to the 2008 election, Biden was also in the spotlight for a number of comments, including referring to Barack Obama as articulate and clean, and associating Indian immigrants with Dunkin' Donuts and 7-Eleven chains.
Do these gaffes or misunderstandings, or however you would characterize them, indicate you're uncomfortable talking about race, or are people just being too sensitive?
I think that
Look at this. Look what I just
I
said.
have my whole career. I got involved in public policy. I got involved in politics because of the civil rights movement.
Biden also has an unreliable history surrounding his own involvement in the civil rights struggle. He has at times claimed to have been deeply involved, at other times not that active, and in the lead up to the 2020 election, once again claimed to have been heavily involved. He was also caught out claiming to have been arrested trying to visit Nelson
Look at the
Mandela.
lie he told. Look
Day,
at the lie he told, y'all.
years ago, Nelson Mandela
Listen to the lie he told. Listen to the lie he told.
apartheid. I had the great honor of meeting him. I had the great honor of being arrested with our UN ambassador on the streets of Soweto trying to get to see him on Robbins Island.
That you weren't arrested and it didn't happen in Soweto. You were at the airport in Johannesburg and you were stopped from going through the door for blacks. I guess the question is, were you confused or were you just trying to embellish a story?
Offered the chance to run with Biden in 2020. Harris once scathing criticism.
But yeah, each and every one of you voted for Joe Biden still. That's right, you. Each and every one of you voted for Joe Biden still. Why is that? Huh? Why is that that you still voted for Joe Biden, knowing that he lied time and time and time again? Can you answer me that question? You claim that Joe Biden is racist. You claim Joe Biden, you claim Donald Trump is racist. You claim Donald Trump is destroying the country and he's the reason why racism has went up. But look how many friends Joe Biden is with the racists. And look how many racists is still in office and how Joe Biden is friends with these racist people. We'll talk about that. But until then, you'll know what time it is. It's 4:18. So before we get this any further, let's get our joints, our bowls, our joints, our bongs, everything ready. Cause we about to get blazed. About to be 4:20. So get your joints, your blunts, your balls ready, cause you about to get ready blazed. Cause it's about to be 4:20. About to be that time. So we got a lot to talk about.
Okay.
Y'all know what time it is. Time to turn this on. And let's get blaze. Cheers, gang.
I am doing a freestyle on a Wednesday. You think you can out-rap me? Come my way. I can face you with no fear. And be like Mortal Kombat and be like Get Over Here. This is the People's Champ 1983. The end of the day, you will respect me. I only have 60 seconds to do this. So let me hit you with this quick diss. Mic drop.
Oh.
Okay.
Woo. Cheers. This, oh, my bad. Hey. Cheers, gang. Ooh.
I am doing a freestyle
On
on
the
a
Tuesday.
Wednesday. You think you can out-rap me?
Come my way. I face it with no fear. And build out Mortal Kombat and be like, get over here. It's the People's Champ 1983. At the end of the day, you will respect me. I only got 60 seconds to do this. So be here with this. My drop.
Okay.
Yeah, the Boy People Champ 1983. Be on this music grind. Follow me on TikTok to hear more of my music on TikTok. The latest music. Follow me on TikTok. So what you guys think about the inflation that's going on? Ever since the borders have been open, this is what we got to deal with.
Well, the president is angry, my friends, angry that people are complaining about not being able to afford fuel and gas and food. Don't they realise he's changing lives?
I don't want to hear any more of these lies about reckless spending. We're changing people's lives.
Now, Americans may be wondering why energy costs are so high, whether we're talking about gasoline or how to heat their homes or cool their homes. And Biden is very keen to blame what he calls the Putin tax. But what is happening is precisely what he said would happen if he became president. And the
Exactly. But y'all still voted for him. Y'all still voted for him.
Is being felt across
y'all know that. Y'all still voted for him.
To be fair
Over
to
Trump.
President
That's because Trump is
Biden, he
racist.
was honest
That's because Trump is
President
racist.
Biden, he was
That's
honest
still
during
voted
the
for him
election
because Trump is
campaign. He
racist.
said
Just
he
put it out
would
there.
back
Let's put it out
these
there.
green policies even if they caused considerable pain.
3 consecutive American presidents have enjoyed stints of explosive economic growth due to a boom in oil and natural gas production. As president, would you be willing to sacrifice some of that growth, even knowing potentially that it could displace thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of blue-collar workers in the interest of transitioning to that greener economy?
The answer is yes. At $7.29 a gallon for a small car with a 12-gallon tank, it would cost you $87 to fill it all the way up.
Number one, no more subsidies for fossil fuel industry. No more
Look at
drilling on
this.
federal lands. No more drilling, including offshore. No ability for the oil industry to continue to drill, period. Ends.
Gas prices are so high. The Isabella County Sheriff's Office here says they've actually blown through their fuel budget already, so they will respond to some non-emergency calls by phone. We've never seen anything like Putin's tax on both food and gas.
Okay, blame it on Putin. Blame it on Putin.
Not so much a Putin tax as a Biden tax. And the Biden administration still hasn't learnt anything. Listen to its climate czar, John Kerry, say they don't need to drill for more gas and oil.
And energy security worry is driving a lot of the thoughts now about, oh, we need more drilling of gas. We need more drilling of this. We need to go back to coal. No, we don't. We absolutely don't. And we have to prevent a false narrative from entering into this, or again, pun intended, we are cooked.
It's worth remembering that not too long ago, America was a net energy exporter. But if you vote for mad green policies, you get mad green policies.
Joe Biden, before he came into office, he came off the gate lying to you American people, lying about being arrested, lying about the civil rights movement, lying about being for blacks, but he always been against the blacks. Even people, even in the video, well, you see Kamala Harris pointed out that he was being racist when he called a black man boy. But y'all wanted Biden out. Y'all wanted Trump out of there so bad that you're willing to have that man in office. Because last time I checked, when Donald Trump was in office, we didn't have this problem. There was no inflation. Yeah, we dealing with the virus, but there was no inflation. Gas was $2 a gallon. Gas was still $2 a gallon. $2 a gallon, $3 a gallon. And this is when Trump was president. And guess what happened when Joe Biden became president? The first thing went up was gas prices. The first thing that went up is gas prices. Then ever since, everything else went up because of the gas prices. Even the news said that the only reason why everything is up is due to the gas. So everything got to cost more to offset the gas prices. That's the real reason for the inflation, everybody, is to offset the gas prices, because Joe Biden wants to make it hard enough so that nobody will be able to afford gas. You see how much gas prices went up. You see how much the farmers. You see how much people that be making grocery store runs with trucks that be complaining about how because of gas prices went up, that forces the price to go up. And because they're paying all this money on gas, that they could hardly make ends meet, because they're spending all that much of that money on gas. And everybody knows that diesel gas wasn't cheap to begin with. So imagine how the workers feel the farmers about spending their own money
reports that Italian farmers are rising up to protest in Rome. Quote, they are saying, "We are not slaves, we are farmers. We cannot make ends meet." But it's not just Italian farmers. Polish farmers are now protesting. So too are Spanish farmers, as too are disgruntled German farmers. This is taking place everywhere, and you can slate it all home to insane globalist climate change policies. Indeed, Germany's largest landlord, wait for it, will be reducing heating for tenants in order to save energy, according to Reuters. I've lived in Germany. It's bloody cold, I can tell you. This, as I say, is the Great Reset in action. In the Netherlands,
you hear that? The Great Reset. They is purposely raising prices and so-called saving energy because they are dealing with a reset. You heard it from the news. On that note, let's smoke about it. Cheers, gang. Mm. Ooh. Take another hit. Hope everybody doing well physically and mentally, mostly on this Tuesday. And I hope everybody has slept like kings and queens last night. And if everyone hasn't told you yet, you are wise, you are beautiful, you are kind, and you are important on this earth. And don't let anybody do any different. So, note, cheers, gang.
I do my own thing, just to show you all that I can really hang. With the big dogs, like Snoop Dogg, I can make you jump like a big old frog. Not like Chris Cross, no respect, and just me. You haven't heard nothing yet, so tell me what you think, cause I want to know. Right now it's time for me to go. Mike Ross.
Wow. Woo-wee. That's a head rush for you. Oh my God.
Welcome everyone on TikTok. I got something that goes harder than that song called Bedrock by Lil Wayne. I know that everyone else that sounded really insane. This is the People's Champ 1983. I am the guy who likes to blow trees, but not like with Khalifa.
I do my own thing.
Just to show you all that I can really hang. With the big dogs, like Snoop Dogg, I can make you jump like a big old frog. Not like Chris Cross, no disrespect, and just me. You haven't heard nothing yet, so tell me what you think, cause I want to know. Right now, it's time for me to go. Mic drop.
Uh,
Welcome everyone on TikTok. I got something that goes harder than that song called
woo.
This. I love
Oh, that's
it.
good.
I know to everyone else this sounded really insane. I am a guy who likes to blow trees, but not like Wiz Khalifa. I do my own thing.
I'm putting my hair. That's why I'm not talking right now. Trying to catch my breath.
Big dogs.
Every time you hear me not talking, that's only because I'm trying to catch my breath. I just take a blinker, by the way. So bear with me, guys. I just take a blinker, so you gotta take a breath, catch it.
Right now, it's time for me to go. Mic drop.
And also, your boy People Champ Nuts 83 just dropped a few content on his YouTube channel. So after you're done watch this live stream, I advise you guys to go back and watch those videos and share those videos, like it, hit the comment section down below. Let me you guys know what you think about the video. I make a video about the testing and review of this phone camera. I have done testing and review of this camera test, REVVL 6 times 5G. I have done a camera test and review of this. I have this uploaded onto YouTube. It should be on there right about now. So right after you're done watching this live, go watch it, check it out. Let me guys know what you think about the quality of this phone camera test during the daytime. 2K, 30 frames per second. So let me see it up there right now. Yep, it's up. The video is up. So make sure you'll go onto my channel, check out my latest video, and show your boys support. Let me guys know what to think about the quality. I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share this video as soon as I get off this live stream. This is paper chat. That's 83. Back to another video. And this video is about the camera test. The new video is up. As you can see, the quality goes all the way up to 1440. The new video goes all the way up to 1440. So, camera test. This is a 2K. This is what quality looks like. So I did a camera test on it. Check out the scooter, electric scooter. Look at the quality, 2K. So after this video, I advise you guys to go and watch the video. Because in 2K, you could definitely tell the quality difference from my previous videos to that one right there. So I advise you guys to go check that out. new. I'm sharing this on Facebook. I'm sharing this on Facebook right now. So do share this on my Facebook. YouTube video is up now. About the testing a bit of finding. There we go. Just share it. Make sure you take it out, guys. It's a very good quality. Got the 2K camera, as you can see. Got the zoom in camera, 3 cameras. You can tell by the lens. You can see the difference in the lens from the top one, and the 2 bottom ones. Especially this one right here. So this one camera is between. That's the zoom in. So yeah, check that video out. And then and after that, I'm going to drop it, the night version of the camera test. So look out for that video as well. Also got a short that I just put out, a short as well. So also check out those videos. I really appreciate that. And so like I said, everybody wants to blame Trump for this, blame Trump for that. But who voted Biden into office thinking that, oh, because so Trump is this and Trump is that. So let's vote it Biden into office because Biden is not racist and Trump is. But yet, y'all forget how Kamala Harris blatantly telling everybody how racist he was by bringing up his past in the school busing. But yet, it's still because Kamala Harris decided to turn it right around, and all she had to do. How funny is it that she went from going against Joe Biden, and when she went against Joe Biden, she bring up all his racist past history. But as soon as you get all the but yet, let me show the video again. But yet, it's still, you guys want to ignore Joe Biden's racist history. Even when I was talking about when I was talking about Kanye West and how everybody is quick to forget about what Kanye West did to his mom and how he the one that blood sacrificed his mom. But everybody is quick to forget about what he done because of his past music. Even Black TV pointed that out, that people are so quick to forget their history because they grew up with this person.
Wearing a black Ku Klux Klan hood. Saw that? You know, Let me just say this. Just because you make something doesn't mean it's art. I know he's thinking, ooh, look, I'm going to wear a Klan hood that's going to be black.
In front of my child.
In front of my child. With other black men on stage with me.
Everybody, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's going to go viral.
It's going to go viral. And Playboy Cardi's going to take a picture with me while I'm wearing it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be damned if I take a picture with someone wearing a Klan hood. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. And honestly, you're a sucker if you took a picture with Kanye wearing that dumb shit.
Well, that's not the only sucker shit he's done, but
he's done a lot of sucker shit.
You know, he's a cult leader.
Yeah.
And he's a narcissist.
Yeah.
And he's an artist.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Well, listen to what they were saying about how people are quick to forget that past.
Gay is complicated.
Maybe with Joe Biden.
All mixed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. How about that?
It's interesting how people just forget stuff. You could say the most foul, horrible things about blacks, Jews, whoever. Yeah. At the time, everyone gets upset. You may lose some things, but
then you go back and buy the album or buy the concert or
yeah.
You're there anyway. You show that shit on Instagram. You still right there in a mosh pit with the motherfucker.
Yeah, it's people just have short memories.
Look. You heard that? Vlad TV says that you guys got short memories because you guys quick to forget your history. What the one thing that they love to say? If you don't learn your history, you are doomed to repeat it. If you don't know your history, you are doomed to repeat it. But yet, how many people has forgotten about what Kanye West done to his mom? As a matter of fact, how many people forgot about Joe Biden's racist history? Before you thinking about not voting for Donald Trump over Biden because Trump is racist, but look who forgot about Joe Biden's racist history. Go back to what Black TV says, how quick everybody is quick to forget about what had happened to them in the past, all because they grew up with that person. How easily people will forget. That's why you hear this phrase of people having a mindset of a goldfish because people got short attention span because people can't even pay attention to one thing and remember it longer than 10 seconds before they completely forgot about what they was thinking about. That's why they always says, if you don't know your history, you are due to repeat it. And look how many people has forgotten about the past of Joe Biden. And you wonder why we are going through what we are going through with today's society as far as inflation. Because everybody wants to forget Joe Biden's history, all because he has a seal of approval by Kamala Harris. That's crazy.
I'm live now from Fox. This is Jay Young, an oil and gas expert. Thanks so much for being here on Live Now.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
All right. So, like I was saying, anytime we see these tensions in the Middle East, we see what happens with oil prices. What is your thoughts that will be coming in the days and really weeks ahead?
Yeah, Mike, that's a great question, and I'll tell you, whenever you see any disruption in any type of, oil sanctioned countries and what's going on right now with that, you're going to see prices go up because there's so much uncertainty in the markets right now, and how to get oil in and out of the countries, and we're not even with our sanctions on Iran right now. If we turn that off because they're the ones that are going into Kuwait, it's going to be bad. We're not even talking about, right now, obviously we're feeling really bad about the people in Israel and what's going on there. But you look at that, plus you look at what's going on with, with Russia and all the different things. I mean, it's like there's so much disruption right now. We could really see oil move up to over $100 to $150 a barrel, literally overnight, if these interruptions continue on.
Yeah, and that is what so many people here in this country and really beyond fear that when we depend so much on this oil, and now when it's getting rocked there in the Middle East, that is when these issues really, really arise. And let's be honest, I mean, we've had high gas prices before this, and then now it's really going to creep up there. How much a gallon could we see at the pump if this continues to drag on?
Yeah, well, if you live in California, what could you see double digits? I don't know. It's crazy what they pay for gasoline out on the West Coast. But you know what, Mike? The crazy thing is, this is all before even you talk about, what's going on in the United States. And I've been talking about this for a long time. Is the companies right now are not going back to drilling for oil in the United
because of Joe Biden.
They're just not doing that. And when you have companies that are literally making billions and billions of dollars and record profits, if you will, and they're not taking that money to go back into drilling. Normally, and I'm a fourth generation guy, I've been around a long time, career in oil and gas. Normally when you see record profits, you have these companies that go right back into drilling, spending 90% of their money. They're doing that 50% now. They're only spending 50% of their profits going back into oil and gas drilling, which is going to hurt our supplies. That's the United States, not even talking about what's going on in Kuwait or all the other countries.
Yeah, talking about really having us by the juggernaut there, no doubt about it when it's all said and done. But as we continue to talk to from Fox, Jay Young, an oil and gas expert. Thanks so much for being here on Live Now.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
All right. So, like I was saying, anytime we see these tensions in the Middle East, we see.
So, every time inflation goes up, it's always lead to oil. It's always lead to oil. And then they always seem to blame it. It seems like it always seems to like to blame it on other countries. You hear Joe Biden trying to blame a little Putin. He was trying to blame by calling it the Putin tax. You hear the news what he tried to claim that it was Putin is the reason for inflation, but it was all Joe Biden and his quest to get rid of oil and gas and have everybody go on all electric. That's what Joe Biden's plan. Joe Biden's plan is to get rid of gas and fuel, and he feels like that is causing global warming. And so therefore, to stop global warming, he wants everybody to stop using gas and oil. So therefore, everybody want everybody to switch over to electric, like electric cars, electric scooters, which I have. If you saw in my video, I have an electric scooter, I have an electric mountain bike, electric motorcycle, electric mopeds, everything. Joe Biden wants everybody to go all electric, but everybody knows that the battery costs more than gas. And then not all batteries are good. Some batteries are exploded. Some batteries, as you say, as you can tell, but in some cases, some batteries have exploded due to either due to overcharging, or they're using the wrong type of charger to with it, and then end up exploding it because the watts doesn't match with the battery, so they end up exploding. And then, like I said, electric costs more than gas. You pay more buying an electric motorcycle than you would from a regular motorcycle due to the battery. I watched in this video about motorcycles versus gas motorcycles, and the guy said that motorcycle costs like $2,500. I think it costs like $25,000 versus a motorcycle that costs like $3,000. No, wait, 15 grand. The motorcycle costs like 15 grand, but the motorcycle with gas costs $3,000 or 10 grand or 10 grand for use. You get brand new for 10 grand or buy used for $3,000 versus you pay 25 grand for electric motorcycle. So what do you guys think about the inflation? Are you the one? Hold up. Oh, my bad. Are you the ones that are affected by this inflation, or are you part of the super rich that doesn't see the effect of it at all? Or are you part of the middle class that's also feeling the effect? Because little do you know, I don't think you know this, that also the plan is to get rid of poor and middle class people so the super rich can have the world to themselves. Did you hear what they said? They tried to get rid of poor and middle class citizens, middle class in general, and just have it just rich people. Why do you think homelessness is illegal? Why do you think homelessness is illegal? Why do you think everything is going up? And like they said, the only type of people that's being affected by it the most are the poor and the middle class. But specifically, the poor is definitely feeling it the most. Poor because back in the day they said that the middle class would help the poor with as far as free food shelter and food bank. There was no way to help the food bank. So the food bank will help the homeless and people that can't afford food. So they normally go to a food bank. That's when the middle class come in and help them with. But then, because it's also affecting the middle class, and the paycheck doesn't match the amount of the expenses that need to be covered. Because they got to pay for gas, they got to pay for car insurance, they got to pay for life insurance, health insurance, they got to pay for the gym membership, Y'all know gym membership isn't cheap. They got paid for, like I said, the gas prices, and definitely, especially if you live in California, you spending mad money on gas. So you gotta do that, and then you also gotta pay your electric bill, your gas bill, and then you also gotta eat too. Don't forget you gotta eat. So then you got all that to worry about. But if you part of the super rich, you have absolutely nothing to worry about. If you're part of the super rich, aka the elite, you have absolutely nothing to worry about. Well, you understand what time it is. It's about that time. Thank y'all for doing this live stream. You are the real MVP. Thank y'all for doing this live stream. And don't forget to hit the like button on the live stream to let everybody know that y'all watched the live stream with your boy. Leave a comment for the algorithm and for the engagement. Don't forget to subscribe to your boy Pippy Champ 83 if you haven't already. And share this video with your friends and family. Share this live stream with your friends and family to let them know that Pippy Champ 83 live every day around 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, 1 o'clock p.m. Western Time. So, the boy Pippy Champ 83 signing out.
I feel the rain. I feel the rain.
I'm out, signing out. Hope you have a great day.
I feel the rain.
Cheers. Deuces.
It's raining all over me. I'm moist and moist. Call and response, I said I'm moist. Good God, I'm moist. I'm lying, yes I am. Rain all over me. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. Yes I am. Saturated. Yes I am. Yes I am. I'm still. I'm still. I'm still.